In case you missed it yesterday, Prime Minister Mark Carney had a speech where he gave a glimpse into the next budget. Now, the next budget is due on November 4th. They're going to release it on November 4th. I'm going to have a live stream to discuss it in greater detail. But this was just a preview to the country to let them know what their thinking is behind the budget. And the key takeaway is that we can no longer rely on the United States. Basically, that's what it's saying. The US is our biggest trading partner, but it has also become an unreliable and volatile trading partner. Even if we get a deal, which I expect that we will get a deal with them, a trade agreement with them, it's worth nothing because he could change his mind tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Like, he has done that. We have a trade deal right now and he's not honoring it. We have USMCA and he's just not honoring it. We shouldn't have tariffs right now, right? So, setting that aside, you should know that 77% of our exports go to the US. That is a huge chunk of what we sell to the world. 23% goes to the rest of the world. And in the speech, Mark Carney said that we need to double how much we sell to the rest of the world to diversify and protect ourselves, which makes sense. So that means that over the next 10 years, by 2035, the target is to double rest of the world exports, which means from whatever it is, 23% right now, roughly half, 46% of our exports will be going to countries that are not the United States, which I think is a great idea. But it's going to take two important things. First of all, we're going to need a lot of infrastructure. All right. If you want to sell oil to China, you can't have a pipeline to China. It's impossible. It's physically impossible. You need to make LNG terminals on the coast where we liquefy the natural gas and sell off to China, like ship it off to China. And that needs a lot of infrastructure investment. So I'm expecting a lot of investment in the next budget. It's going to be a lot of infrastructure that enables us to do this. Secondly, we're going to need trade deals with the rest of the world. And the three biggest buyers in the world, besides the US, are China, Europe, and India. We have good working relations with the European Union. In fact, we already have a free trade deal with them. So it's going to be interesting to see how much we can bolster that, given that we already trade a lot with Europe. So the two key players right now are China and India. With China, I want to see the tariffs off. I want to see a free trade agreement. We should be able to get cheap cars from China, the cheap EVs that they make. I'll make another video about that later. But India is an interesting player for reasons that you well know. Without getting too much into the politics, the relation with India is not good right now. But Mark Carney has been personally invited to New Delhi. And that means that the relationship is improving. We will get a trade deal with India eventually, in my opinion, because it's in both India and Canada's best interest to work together. Both of them are being screwed over by the United States. So I expect the meeting in New Delhi to go down well and for us to get a good trade deal with India. And the security concerns and the politics of that are tricky. Most Canadians, if you look at this chart that I'm putting up right now, Canadians do not trust India as much, but they don't trust China or the US. Like, there's a lack of trust with all the big players, and unfortunately these are the biggest buyers in the world, so we have no option. We have to get it done. I'm doing a live stream on the 4th of November, so join me for that if you're interested in a deep dive into the budget. But leave me a comment below about what you want to see. What are your biggest questions about the budget? Thanks.